Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. All right, before we get in the mess, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you can hit the bell 3 times, give me a thumbs up because I think you're going to like it here. Okay, before we get into the mess, I want to make a quick announcement. If you guys could, the GoFundMes are up. They are in the live that we had just on Sunday, which was October 25th. 26th, Sunday. It was Sunday the 26th. There's 4 or 5 names. They're in the description of that live. Please support our family members here. If you can, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. If you can, more. Because people are going through some horrible stuff right now with these SNAP benefits, the firings, the federal firings. Everything costs too much money. So please help and support, okay? If you can. Okay, so we're just going to do pendulum questions in this video. These are your pendulum questions. I have collected a ton. Let me find them. I didn't think they were this far back. Okay, they're not. Okay, I somehow went past them. Here they are. All right, I kind of have them everywhere. I have a few different pages of them. Anyway, all right, so let's do some your pendulum questions, okay? All right. Clear, Spirit, is the government going to be reopened? I think this person's saying, is it going to be reopened, period? Okay. Clear, Spirit, is the government going to be reopened in November? It is just shaking. Clear, Spirit, is the government going to be reopened in December? It is just shaking. Spirit, is the government going to be reopened in January? Okay, that is all in process, or it's in flux. So basically, they just don't know what yet. There's not enough information, not enough energy yet. Okay, Clear, Spirit, is Smith going to testify publicly before Congress in October? Why is it just shaking? We only have a few days left, so I would think it would say no. Okay, Clear, Spirit, how about in November? Clear, Spirit, how about in December of 2025 on any of these? Okay, again, what about October 2025? What about November of 2025? What about December of 2025? Okay, all that's in flux. Jeez. Clear, Spirit, will Felon 45 be president in 2028? Thank God that's not in flux. No. Okay. Clear, Spirit, will the Democrats take the House and Senate in 2026? Saying yes. Thank God. Clear, Spirit, will Kamala Harris be president? Clear, Spirit, will Kamala Harris be sworn in as president in 2026? I've always gotten yes. That's all I've ever gotten with that. Good question here. Clear, Spirit, does Jack Smith have an unredacted copy of the Epstein files? No. I have a question. Clear, Spirit, has Jack Smith seen the Epstein files? Yes. Clear, Spirit, does Jack Smith know that the Orange Menace is all over these Epstein files? Yes, allegedly. Clear, this is another good question. Clear, Spirit, does Comey have an unredacted copy of the Epstein files? No. Clear, Spirit, has Comey seen the Epstein files? Yes, clear. Has he seen the Orange Menace's name all over these files, the Epstein files? Yes. They know all the nasty stuff he's done. This person just went right through all the people. Clear, another good question. Clear, Spirit, does Letitia James, I love me some Letitia James. Spirit, does Letitia James have an unredacted copy of the Epstein files? No. Clear, Spirit, has she seen the Epstein files? Okay, she hasn't seen them. All right, no. Okay. Clear, Spirit, will 75% of MAGA leave once the Epstein pics come out? No. Clear. Spirit, will 50% of MAGA leave once the Epstein pics come out? Okay. So about half of them will, that'll finish him off. Whatever percentage, at least half of them will be done with him when those Epstein pics come out. Clear, Spirit, will Kamala be able to reverse Felon 45's executive orders? Yes. Clear, Spirit, will Jack Smith be convicted? No. Clear, Spirit, will Letitia James be convicted? No. Clear, Spirit, will Comey be convicted? No. Clear. That's what we all thought. Just 1 second. I don't know what that question is. Okay. Clear, Spirit, will Fox News accept the news that the Orange Menace stole the election? Look at it shake. That is just influx. Okay. Just 1 second. Clear, Spirit, if the MAGAs do another January 6th again, clear, Spirit, if MAGA does another January 6th type of, let me just say it like this, clear, Spirit, if MAGA does another January 6th, will they still blame the Democrats again? No. Now, when we say do a January 6th, it doesn't happen to happen on January 6th. We mean that type of that type of an attack. All right, I got a few more pendulum questions here. Okay, let me mark these off that I already did these, because if I don't, then I won't know and I'll be confused. All right, here's some more. Clear, Spirit, will Trump destroy Social Security? No. Clear, Spirit, will the Orange Menace get a third term? No. Well, Steve Bannon sure thinks so. I can't stand him. I can't stand hearing him. I can't stand looking at him. He's just nasty, inside and out. He's one of the nastiest people I've ever seen. I cannot stand him. Okay, you guys, you know what? We're going to end it here today. I have a few more pendulum questions, but I'm going to let those build up because I only have a half a page there. But before we go, you guys had some really good questions. So keep those pendulum questions coming, the yes or no questions. You guys had a lot of good ones. Let's pick up to end today's session with Enchanted Forest Oracle cards. Let's get some positive messages. We need positive messages, don't we? Yes. All right, got 3 right off the top. Forest Fairy. Now, if these messages, if you can relate to these messages, take them. If you don't relate to them, don't take them. Okay, Forest Fairy. Allow your playful and enchanting spirit to guide you on your journey. I love that. Look how gorgeous she is. Beautiful. Bird. So cute. Beautiful too. Trust in the divine timing of the universe. Oh my God. Do we need that message or what? Trust in divine timing. Because all we want to know is, when is the orange menace getting removed? When is this all going to end? When are we going to see our girl Kamala in the White House? I mean, so trust in divine timing of the universe. I guess we all needed that message. I know I needed it. Owl. Trust your inner wisdom and intuition. Another message we need. These 2 messages are probably the messages of the year. We have to trust in the universe's divine timing with this whole thing with the orange menace. Okay? And this thing with the owl. Trust your inner wisdom and intuition. We have to trust our inner wisdom and our intuition side, because we're not being told the truth. We're dealing with a complete liar. Everyone around him are liars. They're criminals. So we got to be able to put 2 and 2 together, use our intuition to understand what the hell is going on. Okay? All right, you guys. Great messages for today, I think. Beautiful messages that we really needed. All right, you guys. That is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, comments or questions, leave below. Anything you want me to read on, leave that below. Did I talk about the Christmas yet? I think I did, didn't I, or not? No, I don't think I did. You guys, don't forget, Christmas is canceled, Christmas is canceled, excluding children and small businesses. A lot of us are making gifts, giving food, whatever you want to do. We need to teach these big companies a lesson. They are not in charge. We are in charge. If it wasn't for us, they wouldn't be rich. They need to learn. You need to be on the right side of history, which is with us, not with the criminal orange menace. They need to be taught a lesson. Also, same thing. Black Friday canceled also. And you tell you something. They don't understand nothing unless the only thing they understand is money. So we need not to give them any. All right. So please participate in that if you would like. I hope you do, because the more of us that do that, that helps us get closer to where we want to be, which is the orange menace out, Kamala in. All right. Love, peace, and happiness. Do something to make yourself happy today. Keep your teacup full. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Love, peace, and happiness. Bye, guys.